It's getting hotter and muggier by the day.
Yeah, and you know, the higher humidity still isn't fully here. We've got more humidity out ahead of us to be expected for this time of year. Take a look at what we've got outside right now. Take a look at Manhattan from our weather cam there. A beautiful sunny day in Junction City. It's hot out there. The breeze is blowing. That's probably the best news, is there's enough stirring of the air that helps kind of take a little edge off of otherwise warm temperatures. 90 degrees, the current temperature. We've made it to 91 so far in Topeka. South winds running at 16 miles per hour out of a nice warm breeze out there. We've got some mowing to get caught up on this time of year. Obviously, always one of those chores that it seems like it's always trying to play catch up on that. But a good green lighted day for the next few days with hot and breezy weather on Friday, hot and sunny on Saturday, hot and humid by Sunday. So maybe, although it's no problem getting it done, you may want to do it earlier than that, as Sunday may be a little bit more uncomfortable than the other days. 93 degrees in Manhattan, 91 for Clay Center, Concordia at 92, Emporia and Burlington holding the upper 80s right now. Humidity levels not that high. I mean, it's high. You can feel it, but it's not raising the heat index much higher than the actual air temperature, maybe a degree or so higher. Now, that's going to be changing. And we've been talking about that, is that this, as we get into especially Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's when the higher humidity will be in place. The south winds kicked in. Moderate humidity is in place right now. But those southerly winds, as we look at KSNT future track, stay breezy through the night, letting up to about 5 to 15 on that range of winds. But generally, most of the night, it's pretty close to 10 miles per hour out of the south. This is 6 a.m. tomorrow. And then another breezy day with southerly winds around 15 miles per hour through your Friday. And again, that will bring in a moderate amount of humidity. We're still looking at the kind of the lower end of the humid to muggy scale that we look at. Not dry air by any means, but just not too terribly humid. Later in the day, from about Topeka northward, getting a little bit muggy as the humidity starts to build in. And then we'll continue to see that moisture moving in from the south and building up over the area through the day on Saturday, occasionally getting a little bit muggy, but still generally just a humid day on Saturday. But I think it's going to build in a little bit more on Sunday, and most of the area will become muggy. So a gradual trend toward higher humidity. And we look at this on our ComfortCast. Friday, a little humid, same for Saturday, but by Sunday and Monday, it looks like we start to get muggy. And that may eventually become the fuel for some thunderstorms by Monday of next week. Heat index tomorrow afternoon, 5 o'clock or so, middle to upper 90s. And then we look ahead into Saturday, middle to upper 90s again. So again, not a lot changes. We get into that higher humidity and we'll certainly start to feel it. Skies are clear now. We continue to track an area of disturbed weather off of the Pacific Northwest. It is still on track to move in and gives us storm chances, tapping into some of that higher humidity Monday and Tuesday. We'll have the potential for some scattered storms that may eventually break the heat a little bit as well. Your KSNT Storm Track 7-day forecast. Breezy tomorrow, but not as windy over the weekend. Low 90s all the way through Sunday. And Monday still into the low 90s with a chance for scattered storms Monday and Tuesday. And that should start to bring in some slight relief as highs come back into the mid 80s Wednesday and Thursday, and lows will come back down into the middle 60s. There's a look at the sunset yesterday in Wakefield from Scott and Joy Francis, and a great blue heron out in the lake from Kathleen Otto taken out at Lake Shawnee.
The birds are back.
They
It's been
are.
a while since we've had a bird picture.
Yeah.
Glad to see it back.
Yep.